Hello, my darlings. My name is Victoria, and this is Veritastarot Scorpio. My darling Scorpions, I am going to be doing your 2022 yearly reading for you now. We're going to be focusing on you energetically, where you are right now. And then we're going to be looking at love and relationships for you, and then career and life path. I have put the timestamps in the video description box below, so you can either jump straight to those different chapters of this reading. All of them may resonate with you. Maybe just the first part, energetically where you are now may do, maybe just the love and relationships, maybe just the career and life path. That's up to spirit and up to you, my darlings, if you felt guided to come forward and receive this message. If it does resonate with you, it simply means that you are remembering what you already know within you. If it doesn't resonate, it simply means the message was not for you at this time, my darling. There'll always be a message out there for you at exactly the right time as guided by spirit. So Scorpio, let's move ahead with your reading. I'm going to use my energy oracle cards to start off with, and then I have a variety of decks to use for your 2022 big read. So let's see where you are energetically right now. And this has popped out for you. And it is the dreaded patience word, but patience, they're saying patience. It is not the right time at the moment. Trust and allow and relax and let this happen in divine timing for you, my darling. Trust and allow and let it happen in divine timing. Spirit has got this. The universe has got this. Your soul has got this. Your soul knows exactly what is happening and why it's happening. And if you can trust and allow that and let it in, as in just accept where you are right now. Accept where you are right now with the understanding that even if you don't understand it, your soul and spirit understands why you are where you are right now. And if you can release any attachments to outcomes in as many moments as you can, just release and let go of any attachments to things happening, the outcomes that you're looking to happen in your life, and just come into that place of non-resistance. You're allowing the wheel to turn. You're allowing spirit, the universe, your soul to step in and to create beautiful serendipitous moments for you and for things to happen in the natural divine timing. Stand back and observe it all happening for you. And that way you won't feel so many ups and downs as you move forward on this journey in 2022. So this is the patience card. And it's also a reminder for you about being, as I've talked about being peaceful in the present moment. The present moment is a gift. Everything is a gift. It's how we choose to receive it that is the difference. So being peaceful in the present moment simply means, my darling, again, the acceptance of where you are right now. There's nowhere you need to be. There's nobody you need to be other than who you are right now. That is enlightenment. And just in that moment of accepting that, what you're doing is almost stepping outside of your space, stepping outside of your mind space, which can tell you a different story. And we are not our thoughts, we are not our feelings, we are always the unobserved observer, the unwatched watcher, observing ourselves having that thought or that feeling. That is the stillness, that is your soul space, that is the observer. So if you can step into that peaceful presence, even for a moment every so often, it's going to allow a whole load of resistance to disappear. Spirit is saying the holding on that you've got, the desperation that you've got for this happening now is causing that resistance. So as you're clinging onto it, you're not letting it happen and unfold the way it's meant to. You're putting up an energetic resistance. The winter in this card is reflective of, seasons are such great teachers for us. And winter is a time of rest. It's a time of deep level doing, where the seeds that have that will grow up, it's a time of nurturing, it's a time of quiet. The soil needs to rest. Everything goes into a state of just hermit mode. And so spirit is saying, just trust this time that you've been given now is very important. It's just as important this time now as what is to come for you in 2020 2022. This is a really important time in order for you to be the next greatest, grandest version of you, in order to be able to receive what's coming in for you. Don't force yourself don't force just one option. because you're trying to shove a round plug in a square hole. Just be open to everything that's coming in for you, my darling. And just be, thank you, Spirit, be as flexible as you can be as patient as you can be as open as you can be to whatever the universe, your soul, is bringing in for you, because each and every one of those things is part of your soul path. It's predestined. It's something that your soul has chosen. And if you relax and allow and let it in, then that's when the magic happens, because then you're grateful for each and everything that comes in. And just trust that we may see things just from our perspective, but sometimes our mind confuses that perspective. So our direct perspective is our soul speaking to us, but sometimes we have a cloudy perspective because our mind, bless it, gets in the way. So just know that that direct perspective of your soul is the broader perspective of the universe, and you are part, of all that is. You are part of all that is the I am. You are part of the omniverse, and omni means all that is, and verse means arranged in metrical rhythm. So allow this to rhythmically, is that the right word? Be arranged for you. And you just need to step out of the way of it, my darling. And then you've got blossoming abundance, which is coming in. So these are wildflowers. And I've talked about wildflowers recently, that wildflowers kind of grow naturally. There's no anxiety around it, there's no fear around it, they just grow naturally where they're meant to. And if you, just like wildflowers and seeds, during this time, if you sow your seeds wisely, and that means not having sowing your seeds wisely, sorry, Spirit was talking to me then. Sowing your seeds wisely is almost like scattering, not having scattered thoughts, but treading thoughtfully and sowing your seeds to allow a huge embrace of abundance to come in for you, because whatever you're thinking about right now, you're placing into your future. You're sowing that seed in your future. So try and stay away from things that are negative. Stay away from the news as much as possible. Stay away from people who are negative. Just protect your space, protect your energetic space at this time, and tread thoughtfully, so you don't damage what is already lined up for you, because it's already been done, it's already been taken care of. You just haven't seen it yet. So tread thoughtfully, because if you can come away from focusing on, that's part of our human nature, to be addicted to talking about things that are not happening and why they're not happening, as opposed to things that are happening. So if you can come away from that, you're going to allow this to unfold much, you're going to allow the results to come through for you much quicker in 2022. And just be so grateful, my darling. The abundance card is about being so grateful as well, and enjoying everything that you do have in your life, because you have manifested it into your life. And you have caused and created this. Sometimes you have been part of somebody else's causing, creating, in order maybe to teach them something, but you're causing, creating, you're manifesting all the time, consciously or subconsciously. Do remember that. So just be very aware of your thought process. So that is where you are generally. So let's move those cards to one side, because I need to make sure that I can refer back to those. I'm just seeing if there's anything else in those messages. You are, there's a lot of wisdom coming through to you at this time. Please listen to it, please trust it. You're able to have a perception of seeing, when you're in that moment, you're able to perceive and understand everything from a very wide perspective, but you're not listening to it all the time. And you also have help around you that is there for messages from spirit, to messages from the universe, messages from your soul. So it's a really transformative time for you at this moment, a really transformative time. But to allow this to be kind of unknown territory for you. That's also kind of what the wildflowers represent as well. It's sort of unknown, it's beautiful, it's natural, and it's natural, it's beautiful in its natural state. And everything also is complementary to everything else. The wildflowers sort of understand where things, you know, kind of need to go. So let the universe do this, let the universe do this. All right, so let's move forward and we're going to do your love reading for you. I'm just keeping an eye on the time. So that's 12 minutes in. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for Scorpio. For love and relationships. Thank you. I'm using my, what am I using? My romance angels I haven't used in a very long time. Scorpio, they wanted to come out. That wants to come out. There we are. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And on the bottom of the deck, you've got a past life relationship. So past life relationship, my darling. Now this can be something that's been in your life now in our 3D, something that's coming back in for you, but equally it can be a repetitive where you have collaborated together, you've partnered up together, you've both put your hands up in soul form and said, yes, we're going to do this relationship all over again to see what we can learn and take from it. So this is something that's very deeply connected. This is this past life relationship. You have known each other before. There is here something that's karmic about it. And so it's very important that whatever this is, you do as much observing as possible. Now, this could be something that's coming in for you, or you're already very aware of this relationship, but Spirit is saying it's something that is a bit of a mystery to you, this kind of connection you have with this person. It does cause you a certain amount of confusion. And again, come back into that trust place that this is happening for you for a reason. And as many moments as you can to step out of your mind and observe from a detached way, why is this happening for me? What am I meant to be taking from this? If you can spend as much time giving attention to your observations about what this is doing for you, as much as you observe the other person and what you may perceive they're doing to you, then you're going to look at this from a whole new, different perspective. Spend just as much time focusing on your direct observations for yourself. And then you've got passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So passion, excitement, love, attraction, all of those things. This is what Spirit is saying here. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So what this is saying, Spirit is saying for me, is even in this moment of this relationship being everything that you could dream of, everything that makes your heart pound, makes you feel excited, do remember that it's very important that you sing your own song, you sing your own tune. You are a beautiful spirit having a physical experience, and it's important you remember your individual representation of that and who you are. So even as you're coming together, remember that this is something that is a sharing of love and a sharing of beliefs and a sharing of values and a sharing of joy and a sharing of passion. You're not needing of it to fulfill you. It's a very important message there. So let's look a little bit more into this. Which cards am I going to be using? I'm using my mystical tarot. Thank you, Spirit. Please tell me more about this past life relationship for Scorpio. Thank you. What's come out? Too many cards. I did see, though, the 7 of Wands. Just one card, Spirit, or one or two to start us off. Thank you. Wow. Okay. What have we got? So you've got the 8 of Cups. Well, you've got the 9 of Swords. You've got the 6 of Wands, and you've got the 8 of Cups. And on the bottom of the deck, you've got the 3 of Cups as well. This, I feel, is a, let me just show you first of all. Okay, so this 3 of Cups, first of all, the overall energy is one of joy, is one of celebration, is one of excitement, is one of mutual energies coming together in collaboration. So that is what Spirit is saying. So, but I think your mind is playing a little bit of tricks on you right now, okay? Because you've got the 9 of Swords here. And this is the space of you overthinking this, over worrying about this, giving scenarios to things that haven't happened when you're not living in the present. and you're living in the past or future, you're not at peace. So everything that's in the future hasn't happened yet. But your thought processes are creating things that you're saying that's going to come in for you, almost playing out stories in your head. And this comes from fear. I just want to show you this again. And it's causing you to not see the big picture of it all. So there's a real importance at this moment in time that you try and stand back and observe, why are you feeling these feelings? What do you have within you that hasn't been healed and released, that is being triggered by this relationship? Because it's not, or by the thought of somebody coming in. I feel like this person has already appeared in your life and they're there in your life. But remember, they may be triggering you, but they're not the cause of the feelings of anxiety and fear and worry you have within you. They're already deeply ingrained within you. They're conditional thought patterns that you've told yourself, stories that you've told yourself. So I want you, try not to bring them into this relationship. And maybe this is why this is a past life relationship, to help you break that karmic cycle. So when we have unhealed hurts and traumas and things inside of us, and they could have been something that we may think is a very minor thing going way back, but actually it had a huge cause and effect on our behavioral patterns since. So try and go back to the relationships that you've been in, or the relationships that you've had within your family, to see where this might be coming from. Because when somebody appears in our life and we haven't healed, and we're not showing ourselves respect and self-love and understanding what our core foundation is, then we just repeat those same things with that person that comes into our life. And then we then say that it's that person's fault we're feeling like this, but those feelings have just surfaced again. So, and it means it's very important you come back to the center of yourself and do ask for help for others, because they are here with you, or they're being sent by the universe, by God, to help you at this time. There's nothing wrong in asking for help. You don't need to sit in this space alone. And the universe has a magical and amazing way of bringing people in at exactly the right time for us. Then you've got the Six of Wands, and then you've got the Eight of Cups. I feel with this Six of Wands card, and this is about victory. It can be about victory. Spirit is saying to you at this time, my darling, try to ignore other people's perceptions, other people's views, your own fear views, anxiety views, and rise up to your potential of who you are. You know, if you were giving yourself advice, thank you, Spirit, at this time, what would that advice be? If you were a friend and you were talking to a friend who was going through this, what would your advice be? Because sometimes we can't see the wood for the trees with where we are, but actually that's why somebody else's clarity, when they're a messenger from the universe, God, comes in just to give us that little slap around the face, that little nudge to see it. And if you were talking to yourself, what would you say? Because it is, again, not how the message is received, it's how you speak it. So if you were having conversation with yourself in the mirror, pretending it was somebody else, what would be the words that you would say? And that allows your higher self, your soul, to come through and to give you that wisdom, to give you that advice. And then you've got the Eight of Cups, which I feel is the fear of what may leave, what may walk away from you, what you're fearing about is the loss of before it's even happened. And let me just see that, the moon there, and you've got, yes, so you're fearing that unless you can balance yourself and your emotions, you're going to lose this relationship. But it's never ours to keep. We don't lose something that's never ours to keep. Thank you, Spirit. Nothing is ours to keep. Everything is fleeting. Everything is there in the moment for us to be a part of it. But when we try and hold on to something to control it, we're not allowing what is the natural evolutionary flow of what is our life path and somebody else's life path. And if something or somebody is intended for you, then they will remain. If they're not, they're not. But try not to give any of this too much meaning at this time, because, you know, it is a fleeting moment. It is a fleeting, everything is fleeting. And therefore, if you're giving it meaning, you're attaching an importance to it, or you're attaching a, thank you, Spirit, how do I say this? If something's not working out the way you feel it should be working out, you're the one that's given it that meaning. Well, just relax and sit back and observe with that detached place, why you think this may be happening. And that allows you to step out. It allows you immediately to start to come into a much more peaceful, enlightened state. And it will allow you to have the answers. Let me see what else. And if, thank you, because I'm now seeing the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. If this is something that you have already walked away from, or they have walked away from you, then trust again in the fact that the universe has closed the doors for a reason. And, you know, the universe is our friend. God is our friend. God loves us. The universe loves us. And everything is happening for us. So if it's not meant to be, then it means there's something else. And when the universe very firmly closes the door on something, accept it. Accept it for what it is at the time. I know there can be a great deal of sadness and anxiety there as well, but accept it and move forward, because when one door closes, another door opens, and you have an Ace of Pentacles that's appeared. So I believe that whatever this is a, you know, divinely timed, serendipitous, whatever moment, gift, opportunity, new, this whatever this relationship is for you, and you'll understand whether this is something within your life or something that's happened and now something new's coming in that is a past life passion. It's horses for courses. There's many different messages in here for different people, but this pentacle is coming in for you, this offer, this manifestation that you've done. It's a biggie. And the universe loves a fanfare, loves a beautiful kind of surprise and delight. So don't be surprised if it comes in with a bit of a fanfare. That's why Spirit is saying have patience. And then you've got here the peacock here, which again is about you coming into this incredible beauty of who you are. So I love to see this. Tell me more. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me more. Thank you. Tell me about this relationship. You know what? I thank you, Spirit. So you've got the Three of Pentacles, and you've got the Two of Swords here. Now, the Two of Swords is the card that came out first. So what I'm seeing here with this Two of Swords, okay, this is the truth and the clarity that you're holding in your hands. I feel for many of you that you have walked away, or somebody has walked away from you, and now because you're looking at this for a love reading, you're looking to see what's coming in, and this is this you know, true romance, what was it, true passion, and things that are coming in for you. This card in this position now, Spirit is saying to me, this is a time for you to be patient, to go within. This is, she's sort of sitting here in almost like an egg chair. This is this moment I talked about at the beginning of reading, of having patience, stillness, and just trusting that you're in this moment for a reason. And it's finding that communication within you, that inner self, that higher self, the insights that you're getting at this time. Please stop trying to force and make things happen if you are doing that. And it's also a reminder for you that within that communication space, it's almost like you're wanting to communicate to somebody, but they're not wanting to communicate back to you. They're not in that space to receive. And it's about acceptance of that, if somebody's committed to misunderstanding you, then there's nothing you can say or do that's going to change their mind. Just accept that if one person is refusing to engage, then you can't force this. Just move forward. And sometimes when you try and explain yourself too much, and you try and you find yourself becoming defensive, and that's not what it's good for you. That's not what Spirit is intending for you at this time. You've got here the Three of Pentacles, and part of this space where you are right now, in order for this relationship to be one that is passionate and fulfilling, is for you to come into this new foundation for yourself, about accepting all sides of yourself as well. And there is a little spider. I don't know if you can, no, you can't see on the screen. Thank you for that message. Oh, bless you. So this is the new foundation that you're building for yourself at this time. I want to see where this spider goes. And this is about you also listening to understand. Listen to understand from people, not just to reply. That is a particular message for somebody there. Now he's going back up. Listen to understand, just not just to reply, my darling, because that's going to help you to process what it is that you're feeling at this time, and also help you to really understand somebody else's perspective. Because then again, when you're spending as much time listening, observing why all this is happening for you, just as much as you're observing why somebody else is doing something, then it's a really amazing place of creating a very strong foundation for yourself going forward. So that little spider came down to say hello and now has gone back up. So the spider, you are co-creating, you are manifesting this all, you're part of an amazing web of the universal web arranged in a metrical rhythm. Okay, so try not to get trapped. Don't see yourself as trapped in that spider's web, but that you're weaving everything together. And the spider teaches us about patience. So thank you, Spirit. What else do you have to say? And you've got the Seven of Cups has come out for you. Let me just see what else is on the bottom of the deck to go with that Seven of Cups. You're confused at the moment, and it's okay. It's okay, because it's kind of, when you're confused about what's happening and next steps and everything, do you know what? It's just a time to release and let go and allow Spirit to show you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. And what you've got here is the Nine of Pentacles has popped out. And then you've got also, so I'm just getting to know my new cards, the Four of Pentacles. So let me show you, first of all, you've got the Nine of Pentacles here has popped out. This is the overall energy. So this is do you see that Ace of Pentacles underneath there? And then you've got two lots of Four of Pentacles. So, and then you've got the Four of Pentacles here. So the Four of Pentacles is a card of releasing and letting go. It's a card of not worrying about the lack of. It's a card of not having so much of one focus in your mind about what it is that you want. Do you still retain something, an energy from a past relationship, from this relationship you're having problems letting go of and walking away? Or if you have, it's the past energy of it. What gives you a sense of fulfillment at this time? Spirit's asking, what is it that you deserve? What is it that you're wishing to manifest into your life? And then let it go. Release and let it go and hand it over to the universe. It's so beautifully simple in its simplicity, because when we spend so much time and our energy focusing and trying to make something happen, it's not happening. Because we are saying at the same time at trying to make it happen, I don't have this in my life. I don't have this, therefore I feel a lack of. So hand it over to the universe and get on and enjoy your day. Have patience, enjoy, be grateful for all of the moments and things that you do have. And this is this card, the Nine of Pentacles, that's also come out for you. See, there's two lots of Four Pentacles. Just let it go, let it go. And that's the foundation for this Ace that's coming in for you. And you see here with the bird here, Spirit is saying, try not to be too much of a parrot. Talk about things, be more like the eagle. I'm sure it's not a parrot there, but that's what I'm feeling there. Actually, Spirit, thank you. It's both that message and the falcon about being, she's got a falcon on her thing. So try to, just like a falcon flies off in a new direction, be ready to fly in a new direction with regards to love. Be ready to try something new. It's okay to do something new. It's okay to, if you get offered to go to places, accept it. Do things differently. Do things, don't be afraid of doing something that you haven't done before with regards to love. So let's see what else I want to find out with my light seers for you. Be confident, Spirit is saying, just be confident that your Ace of Pentacles, your dreams, whatever it is you are looking for, my darling, whatever it is that you've been searching for, it is on its way to you. Be confident in that. Thank you, Spirit. Look, Ten of Cups has flown out for you. Everything that you've been hoping for and wishing for. That rainbow talks about blessings. The Ten of Cups, the ultimate fulfillment. What is abundance for you, my darling? Is it this beautiful space of contentment and happiness and peace and just an energetic, beautiful balance with yourself and another? it's coming in for you. It's coming in for you. But again, this Two of Swords, please try and get out of your headspace, because it's trapping you at this time. And this is the feelings that your mind is telling you stuff that's just not true. It's just not true. And remember, again, I don't know if I've said this to you before, but how somebody is with you is not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of their relationship they have with themselves. It's really important. Tell me about this, love, in 2022. Thank you, Spirit. Little spider, that was the cutest thing. Tell me about this love relationship in 2022. Page of Swords, exciting. It's going to be change. This is a transitional time. You're going to do something daring and bold. It's something to do with insight that comes in for you. It's going to be an exploratory time for you. Here is the falcon again, and also for them, because there's two falcons there. So you're both going to be ready to take a little bit of a leap of faith, this true passionate relationship. And you might be a little bit wary of each other initially, but you're both gaining so much insight and clarity from the connection that you have with each other, and it's going to allow you to step out of your comfort zone and to create a change within you. That's beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. What else do you have to say about this relationship? Thank you. There's something kind of very beautifully lovely, and I'm going to say the word casual about the relationship in a very relaxed way. Not casual as in you don't care or they don't care, but very relaxed and informal. But there's also something rather beautifully old-fashioned and traditional about this relationship as well. Thank you, Spirit. Four of Swords. So this is it's going to help trigger within you a lot of things that you are unaware of, you may have within you that need healing. It's a sense of coming home to oneself, but it's a space that allows you to become, it's a relationship that allows you the freedom to be who you are, to sing your own song, to be free. Thank you, Spirit. Allows you to be free. And then you've got the Hermit as well, which is a card of you sitting within a space. This relationship, this love, this whatever this is for you, is going to allow you also necessary. It's not going to pull on you. It's not going to pull on you. It's going to allow you necessary alone time, space time. And you've got the Two of Wands. So this is this kind of card of you've already, do you see this other wand is already kind of there, sitting on the ground there. So you've already created it. This is your action, your direction, your focus at this time. You've already planted that wand and you said, this is what I want. And I feel within you is a yearning to your soul needs to be freer than what it is feeling right now. And so just do be bold, do travel, this is about getting out, getting outside, traveling, experiencing, and it's all there ready for you. But so make decisions that maybe things you haven't done before is going to allow this to come in for you. And they're saying again, look at that, we finish with Temperance. This is with love, Temperance, patience again, and Six of Cups. So beautiful card. Universe is taking care of it, basically. Just hold your horses. Universe is taking care of it. In the meantime, if you're feeling the lack of, and you're feeling really impatient, then look within yourself as to what it is that's not happy and where you can heal and fix that for yourself in order for this relationship to come forward. And then you've got this extraordinary, beautiful Six of Cups soulmate card. Those dogs talk about, you know, how dogs, lovely golden retrievers, they such great teachers for us in terms of being in the moment and being in the present moment. And your soul and their soul is completely relaxed about this because it's happened already. And you, my darling, are manifesting it. causing and creating. You're the master manifester here. And then you've got the 10 of Pentacles. You've not just got the 10 of Cups, you've got the 10 of Pentacles too. So beautiful, beautiful message. And the Sun, happiness, joy. So that is your message for love, my darling. And oh, look, and there was on the side for you the King of Wands. So they are very much, they're a big character, and they are very much present, focused, positive. They like to also have that time alone. They don't really tend to get involved in anything that they don't want to get involved in, and negative stuff. They're very good at choosing their moments to say things and not say things. And I love this because as a king, it's about being. So that is why you're being asked to do a little bit of releasing and letting go and shifting stuff that just doesn't serve you at this time, in order for you both to meet at exactly the right time. Or if they already know them, then just allow this relationship to evolve without trying to hold on to it. So my darlings, there we are. That is your love reading, and that's at that time. And now I'm going to move on to your career and life path. So which cards am I going to use for that? Oh yes, we're going to use the animal deck here. Thank you, Spirit, to start off. Thank you for Scorpio, career and life path. Thank you. What messages do you have? We've got Cat, be relaxed and independent. And we have Hyena, dare to be different. I feel these are two very linked cards with what's happening as well for you in your relationships card. But Cat, be relaxed and independent. Cats also have lots of lives. So past life karma, past life relationship. There's something in it with that message as well. So, and cats are very languid and they're laid back. So just relax and let this in, whatever this is for you, for your life path. This cat is inquisitive, interested, and this cat is doing everything from the heart space as well. And then you've got the hyena, dare to be different. It's important for you at this time. And I have said to you to this before with the love side as well. Where you are right now in terms of what you are doing with your career and life path, you are not daring to do things that Spirit is asking you to do, because actually you are more than capable of doing them. And actually you are more than capable than other people that you are admiring at this time, but you're not respecting that within yourself. Thank you, Spirit. So to dare to be different. So let's have a look at this, and we're going to use my, oh no, we're not. We're going to pull up these cards as well. I have so many cards on this deck, but we're using this oracle deck first of all. Thank you, Spirit. What have you got? You've got purification and stillness. So let me just show you. This is the sunflower, purification, and this is the stillness with the swan. So the where you are right now is going through quite a big healing time, whether you realize it or not. There's lots of deep level doing happening with you, and this is why also Spirit is saying patience. You've got it twice, and the swan is something that you're being asked to, as I like to say, glide down the waters of trust at the moment, knowing that underneath the surface, there's a lot of doing that's happening, but you are to not scramble around. It's just about moving gracefully at this time, knowing that what you are doing for your career life path is something that your soul has chosen. It's something that is of impact to others. It's something that people think is a very beautiful thing. It's something that's a very noble cause as well. And there is summer rain in this. And so the rain in this is talking about emotions. And what this is talking about here is it's sort of washing away things. This is this healing time for you. It's washing away things that you are being asked to release at this moment in time. Now, for next year, you've got April showers. So April showers kind of bring in the blossoming, the abundance. They allow the seeds to grow as well. So maybe there's something in there for you as well for April. And Spirit is saying it's now with the birth of the new. It's time for new. It's new for you. It's a rebirth. It's renewal. It's time for new energies to come in. It's time to release old thing as well. There's something also about showers. I mean, it's pouring with rain now as well, but it does have a tendency to release and let go and get rid of debris and things. So if there is decluttering to do in your life, it's a good time this next year in spring to after Christmas, maybe to kind of start to declutter, start to get rid of things that have maybe an old energy to them, things that are an attachment to something that is not part of who you are anymore at the moment. And also in releasing that, you're releasing maybe negative energy as well, and that'll help. If you're doing that, and if you are cleaning, detoxifying things around you, also look to what you can do also to help yourself in that space. And so therefore healing baths, using crystals, sitting in the stillness, just allowing yourself to forgive, to let go of resentments. I mean, forgiveness is an extraordinary, empowering tool. It's the biggest act of self-love and self-empowerment you can do for yourself. You don't necessarily forgive for another, you forgive for yourself, because in that moment you're releasing their energetic attachment to you, and you're saying, actually, you're not dictating to me how I'm feeling, how I choose to feel. We choose to feel everything. We choose to feel happy, we choose to feel sad, we choose to feel resentful. So you're making a choice in that moment to choose to be happy. And so take a step back from whatever it is in terms of the project, your life path, wherever you are right now. I just want to show you this card now, and just take a step back for a few moments and trust that there is a lot, as I said, a deep level doing happening for you at this time. Slow down, be still, breathe. You know, breath was the first thing that we do when we are born, and it is, you know, somebody very lovely said, you know, we just like releasing a breath, we have to release a breath in order to let something else in. So wherever you are on your life path now, there is some releasing to do in order to let the next in. With this card, and this is the frozen lake with the swan, and this is again, you know, as I referred to earlier, about sort of gliding through the waters of trust. But you know, if you're stuck at the moment, you feel stuck at the moment on your life path, it's because Spirit intends for you to be so. And be still, observe, ask Spirit, why am I here where I am? What is this trying to teach me at this time? You know, divine timing is everything, is absolutely everything. And there is a reason for this right now for you. So let's have a look at my this angel tarot deck, animal tarot deck. And there are others to help you at this time with the sunflowers. There are others to help you at this time. Sunflowers, and there's a lovely story, they turn to each other for the light when there's no sun. So there are others that are there that will help you, that have the same energy space, and that will help you at this time. Thank you, Spirit. What else do you want to say about career and life path? Everything is connected, my darling. Your career, life path, your love, your relationship with yourself, with others, everything is within arranged in a metrical rhythm. So sometimes, you know, when I'm reading for a life path, there are emotional things that will come up for you. It's because they need to be released in order for what you may see as separate from your feelings coming in, but it's all connected. Thank you, Spirit. So you've got the wheel, and that came through. I want to show you. So right at the beginning, you had patience, and you see she's holding that time, but it reminded me of the Wheel of Fortune as well, because time is only something we have created in order to understand you know, our lifespan and others' lifespans. So now you've got the wheel, and what Spirit is saying is expect the unexpected here. It talks about unexpected changes, sudden changes, things changing direction potentially. With the reindeer here, what I'm seeing is that this could be something that's happening either this winter or next winter, but it's certainly something in reference to that. And this wheel is also, you know, don't stick your spoke in the wheel, okay? Don't stop it from turning by having a particular focus on a particular attachment to an outcome, because if you're clinging onto that wheel, you are going to have ups and downs. And just stand back and observe yourself in the center of wheel, watching everything happening for you at exactly the right time. So this is the wheel card. And so, and number 10, there is an end of something. There has to be an end in order for something new to come in. It says here, expect a sudden positive change in your life. You can now move forward and make great progress. So from out of this stillness, and this is going to happen at the right time for you. Now, I'm also, thank you, Spirit, I'm seeing pears. Pears ripen before any other fruit. So for me, this is, you may start to see changes this winter, but what you are also going to see, sudden unexpected changes. We're looking at, what are we looking at with pears? You may want to look up when pears come into maturity, but is it in the summer, kind of spring, summer? Have a look, that'll be the timings for you. But that's a very lovely message there for whoever this reading is resonating with. And then you have, straight out of the bat, you've got the dreamer. This is the Fool card. So whatever this sudden unexpected change for your life path and your career, it's because you have, you've decided to have much more fun with your life. Thank you, Spirit. You've decided to not worry so much about things. You've decided to let things go and just let things be. And you decided to just, you know, like this dog here, just to kind of have fun and know that it's all meant to be something that you're meant to enjoy, and enjoying the surprises and delights of the universe, but also enjoying your transformation and what you have gone through, and being really proud of yourself for what you have done and how you have transformed. And there is going to be change for you, because you're going from one you're kind of jumping that river, so you're kind of making a big change. You're not, you don't even need to kind of have a bridge to do it. It's something that you are choosing to do, making that change for yourself, and you're moving away in your life path from something that's very uniform and very visually sort of you do this and then you do this and then you do this, to actually doing something that's going to bring you much more enjoyment and much more fun. And I love that. And they're very funny, Spirit. Now you've got the 9 of Pentacles, which is this 9 of autumn. So the autumn card could be, again, talking about autumn itself, but this is the 9 of Pentacles, and this is the ragdoll cat. Now, out of the window, there are some beautiful flowers there. So this could be late autumn. I don't really like to do timings, but Spirit's allowing me to with this reading. It's seeing visually in your 3D the results of what you have been looking to do. That's the 9 of Pentacles. And it's knowing with every thoughtful step you take, and every wise words you use, and every kind of experience that you're going through, that you are creating from a very conscious place, and you are allowing yourself to receive. This is this beautiful ragdoll cat. So sitting there basking in the sunshine. And it's, the card actually says your success has brought you financial security and the reward of much deserved time off to enjoy your own company. You may suddenly have a brilliant idea for a business or self-employment opportunity that will be very successful. How beautiful is that? So let's see what else for this card. Thank you, Spirit. 9 of Pentacles, please tell me more. And then I will finish with my Angel Answers deck for you. Thank you for Scorpio. What? 9 of Autumn. Thank you. Thank you. if there is something with something that is moving away at this time in your career life path and you're trying to hold on to it, just let it go. If it is causing you a lot of stress and anxiety, just see what happens. You've got 14, you've got Temperance card again. I think you've had it 3 times now, I think, in the different decks. Things aren't as black and white as they may seem, is what Spirit is saying. There is a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes, and it's about you. Thank you. The zebras come to the water hole, and at the water hole there are all sorts of different species of animals, and it tends to be a place where people don't disagree with each other or fight with each other. So what Spirit is saying is, wherever you are right now in your career life path, in terms of what you want to do try and compromise with people. Do listen to understand again. Don't kind of create a situation when there isn't one there, and you're going to receive all sorts of valuable advice from it, insights in yourself. You know, when you listen to understand, you do receive those insights at the same time, and it's about, again, because all these different animals, different species come together at the watering hole, it's about you collaborating with others at this time. And I also see that with the purification with sunflowers as well, because sunflowers are always about community and people coming together, and soul families. So there's a lovely message there for you. And lastly, for you, you've got the Queen of Winter. So this is the Queen of Swords. Beautiful, beautiful card here with the leopard. So this leopard, I just want to show you here, is lounging around, just looking, observing, and using her words carefully, thoughtfully. Not wishing to get involved in things, seizing opportunities when they come through. The Queen of Swords is somebody who has gone through, male or female, gone through various scenarios, situations, experiences, and has really come to trust how powerful her words are, how powerful her energy is, and really also what she deserves in her life and what she doesn't. So you're a very good communicator. You are bringing in and attracting now to you a similar form of energy. And what she is saying here is experienced, self-sufficient, brilliant and funny. All of your experiences have prepared you for whatever is next coming in for your life path. And that's a really valuable thing to learn, to remember. And that's where the gratitude comes in, because even if lots of those experiences have been uncomfortable, all of them have brought you to where you are now. And it's time now to we kind of declutter that stuff, come away, come back to the simplicity, thank you, Spirit, of what it is that you are wishing to manifest with your life path, because your soul's already done it, it's happened. But just come back to the simplicity of it, declutter away all those unnecessary thoughts and words and things that you're saying to yourself and to say to others, to come back to the pure simplicity of your creative expression, of your soul's voice piercing through all of that noise. Come back to what it is that feels right for you, and just be in that space in the trust that it is going to happen. But just release a lot of how and when and all of that kind of stuff, because that just allows the wheel to turn and to deliver it to you so much faster. So my darling Scorpios, I hope that has resonated and helped with those that have come to watch this reading today. I trust that you have received the messages, that you've remembered the messages. I think it's a very beautiful reading for you. I think there is going to be a lot that's happening for you, a lot of change, but remember, change is the godding process. It is a gift of divinity, and in this next year there's going to be a lot of peace coming into your life and a lot of acceptance of things, and it's just going to allow a little bit of magic as well. All right, my darlings, take care, and I look forward to seeing you hopefully at my lives this Sunday, my regular lives, An Evening with Spirit, Your Questions Answered, where I'll take as many questions as possible and pull cards. I've also got my Aragata readings happening at this time. sorry, my lives are 9 o'clock on Sunday nights at GMT time, so do check your time zone, but they're every Sunday at 9. I then have the arigato readings for this December, which arigato means thank you in Japanese. And it's a reading where if you can give what you can, you'll receive a personal online reading from me, and all donations are going to Help the Homeless, a charity based here in the UK. So all details of that are in the description box below and on my website. I think I just saw a little orb go past again. Thank you so, so much, my darlings. Thank you, my darling Scorpions. You have been amazing with your love and support, and I am so grateful. Thank you. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.